Once upon a time in the United States, there existed a dark underbelly hidden within the fabric of society. It was a world of twisted minds and unspeakable horrors, where infamous serial killers roamed free, leaving behind a trail of blood and fear. The Night Stalker's reign of terror. In the hot summer nights of California, a predator known as the Night Stalker terrorized the streets. His name struck fear into the hearts of the innocent as he mercilessly invaded their homes, leaving a trail of brutalized victims in his wake. The city lived in constant fear, locking their doors tightly and peering into the shadows with paranoia. In the city of Los Angeles, darkness enveloped the streets as the Night Stalker began his reign of terror. The air hung heavy with fear, as whispers of his name echoed through the night. No one felt safe, for he struck without warning. Under the cover of darkness, the Night Stalker prowled the city, a shadowy figure with an insatiable thirst for violence. His presence sent shivers down the spines of the city's residents, who barricaded themselves behind locked doors, dreading the sound of every creak and caw. His method of attack was swift and brutal. Like a phantom, he entered homes through unlocked doors and windows, leaving no trace of forced entry. The victims awoke to find themselves face to face with the embodiment of their worst nightmares. The Night Stalker showed no mercy, his eyes gleaming with a twisted pleasure as he inflicted unspeakable horrors upon his victims. Blood stained the walls, and anguished cries filled the air, but the Night Stalker remained relentless in his pursuit of chaos. Fear spread like wildfire, engulfing the city in a grip of terror. Neighbors whispered to one another, exchanging stories of near misses and close encounters. The Night Stalker had become a haunting presence, a constant threat lurking in the shadows. But even in the darkest of times, a flicker of hope emerged. A team of dedicated detectives vowed to bring an end to the Night Stalker's reign. They meticulously combed through crime scenes, analyzing every clue and following the twisted trail left behind. The city held its breath as the investigation intensified. The detectives closed in on their elusive target, tirelessly working to uncover the identity of the Night Stalker. And finally, their efforts paid off. In a dramatic showdown, the Night Stalker was apprehended, his reign of terror brought to a halt. The city exhaled a collective sigh of relief, and the weight of fear lifted from its shoulders. The Night Stalker would face justice for his heinous crimes. As the dawn broke over the city, a newfound sense of security settled upon its streets. The Night Stalker's reign of terror had come to an end, but the scars he left behind would forever serve as a reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the hearts of men. And so, this chapter of the Night Stalker's story closes, leaving a legacy of fear and resilience in its wake. It serves as a chilling reminder that even in the face of unimaginable horror, there are those who will rise to bring light into the shadows and restore peace to the lives shattered by evil. The clown killer's chilling laughter. In a small town, the laughter of children turned into screams of terror. A man, disguised as a clown, lured unsuspecting victims into his twisted game of horror. His painted smile concealed a malevolent soul, and his innocent facade masked the darkness that dwelled within. The town became a haunted place, forever scarred by the memory of the clown's menacing presence. In a quiet, unsuspecting town, a haunting laughter filled the air, sending shivers down the spines of its residents. It was the laughter of the clown killer, a deranged soul with a twisted sense of humor and a penchant for terror. The town had always been a picture-perfect community, with children playing freely in the streets and neighbors greeting each other with warm smiles. But everything changed when the clown killer emerged from the shadows, his face painted in garish colors and his laughter echoing through the night. His first victim was found in a desolate alley, a lifeless figure dressed in a clown costume. The macabre scene sent shockwaves through the town as whispers of a serial killer spread like wildfire. Fear crept into the hearts of the residents, casting a dark cloud over their once idyllic lives. The clown killer struck with precision and cunning. He targeted those who least expected it, using his clown persona to lure victims into his deadly trap. His laughter, both chilling and haunting, became a symbol of their impending doom. The town was gripped by paranoia. Every shadow seemed to conceal the clown killer's malevolent presence, and no one knew who would be next. Families kept their children indoors, and streets that were once bustling became desolate, haunted by the eerie silence. His chilling laughter silenced once and for all. The weight of fear lifted, and the town began to heal from its scars. But the memory of the clown killer's reign lingered, like a dark stain on the fabric of the community. It served as a reminder that evil can wear a mask of laughter, hiding its true intentions beneath layers of deceit. In the end, the town emerged stronger, united in their resolve to never let fear consume them again. They rebuilt their lives, knowing that they had stared into the face of darkness and emerged victorious. And so the clown killer's chilling laughter faded into the annals of history, a cautionary tale etched in the collective memory of the town. It serves as a reminder to always be wary of the masks people wear and to confront the darkness that lurks within, for only then can true healing begin. The Lady of Death's poisonous elixir. In a quiet neighborhood, a seemingly innocent woman fascinated the community with her charm and beauty. Little did they know, beneath her alluring exterior, she held a deadly secret. She concocted potions of poison, silently eliminating those who stood in her way. Her reign of terror went undetected for far too long, until the truth emerged, sending shockwaves through the town. The Phantom's elusive shadows. In the sprawling city, an enigmatic figure lurked in the darkness. Known only as the Phantom, he moved like a ghost, leaving no trace behind. His victims vanished without a trace, baffling investigators and striking fear into the hearts of the city's residents. The streets became haunted by the lingering presence of the Phantom, a constant reminder of the darkness that can hide in plain sight. In the moonlit night, a shadowy figure moved silently through the city streets, leaving behind a trail of fear and mystery. Known as the Phantom, this elusive serial killer struck fear into the hearts of the townspeople with his chilling presence and enigmatic nature. The Phantom's modus operandi was as enigmatic as his persona. He chose his victims carefully, targeting those who seemed to disappear without a trace, leaving the authorities perplexed. His method of execution was as precise as a phantom's touch, leaving no evidence behind. Whispers of his existence spread like wildfire, as tales of his haunting shadow and his ability to vanish into thin air fascinated the public. The Phantom became a legend, his name whispered in hushed tones, while fear and curiosity mingled in the minds of those who heard his story. The town was held captive by the Phantom's elusive shadows. Night after night, the city's residents locked their doors, their eyes darting nervously at any flicker of movement in the darkness. The once vibrant streets now wore a veil of apprehension. As the body count rose, a team of relentless investigators embarked on a quest to unmask the identity of this phantom killer. They delved into the depths of the criminal underworld, following elusive leads and deciphering cryptic messages left behind by the Phantom. The investigators soon realized that the Phantom's choice of victims was not arbitrary. There was a pattern, a hidden connection that tied them all together. Their pursuit of the truth led them down a treacherous path, filled with twists and turns that revealed the true nature of the Phantom's motivations. With every step closer to the Phantom's identity, the investigators felt the weight of the city's expectations on their shoulders. The public yearned for justice, desperate for the Phantom's reign of terror to end. In a heart-stopping climax, the investigators cornered the Phantom in a decrepit warehouse, surrounded by shadows that seemed to dance in a sinister rhythm. A tense standoff ensued, as the Phantom revealed his true face to the world. But just as the investigators thought they had finally captured their elusive prey, the Phantom slipped away once again, disappearing into the night like a wisp of smoke. The city was left in disbelief, their hopes dashed, but the legend of the Phantom lived on. Although the Phantom continued to elude capture, the relentless pursuit by the investigators instilled a sense of hope in the community. The town refused to succumb to fear, vowing to stand united against the darkness that had plagued them. And so, the Phantom's legacy became a cautionary tale, a reminder that evil can lurk in the shadows, evading justice but never erasing the spirit of resilience that resides within the human heart. The town remained vigilant, knowing that the pursuit of truth and justice would never cease until the phantom's elusive shadows were finally brought into the light. The hunt for justice. But amidst the fear and despair, a glimmer of hope emerged. Brave detectives and investigators tirelessly pursued the truth, piecing together the puzzle of these infamous serial killers. Through their determination and unwavering commitment, justice was finally served, bringing closure to the victims' families and a sense of relief to the communities that had been held captive by fear. As the sun set on this dark chapter of American history, the lessons learned from these infamous serial killers echoed through the corridors of justice. The stories of their heinous acts served as a reminder of the importance of vigilance, the power of investigative work, and the resilience of the human spirit. In the end, this video serves as a chilling exploration into the depths of the human psyche, shedding light on the darkest corners of the nation's past. It is a cautionary tale, urging viewers to remain vigilant and to never forget the victims who fell prey to these notorious killers.